What about those round trips that you plan?
What's up, YouTube? This is another episode of Remo Reels TV. If you're dropping by the channel for the first time, please like and subscribe, share this video, share the channel. I got a treat for you guys tonight. You know something, man? A lot of black folks have been doing their thing, man, behind the scenes. And the crazy part about it is the more you try to make it and the more you do make it and the more you build yourself up, the more haters come out. So your boy K-Dub got a company called Right Protection Agency, Inc. That's gonna gladly go into effect, full breach, once I get my PI license. You see, a PI license is a private detective license. And the state of Pennsylvania requires you to have this to run a security company. But there are certain stipulations to this rule, because you can run a security company without this. You just can't get government contracts. But you got certain haters that don't know the law. Where am I going with this? Well, you see, I already talked about in some of my videos how black folks have been working for white folks for years. And how we're damn tired of it. Yeah, we're damn tired of it, man. We liberated now. We damn tired of just working and making y'all rich. We damn tired of just stomping till y'all beat, even though y'all don't have no respect for us. And let me just say this. I understand I have some white listeners. I do not hate white people. Do not be alarmed. But what I do hate is white haters that don't want blacks to get to where they're supposed to be, that don't want blacks to have equality in this country. That's what I don't like. You see, whether y'all like it or not, white folks that hate blacks, that are racist in this country, because racism still exists. It does. And this is why I tell people that are my own color, just because I'm lighter than you, that doesn't mean these white folks like me either. Because I've had black folks say, oh, well, you're light skinned, you're not really black. I ain't white. That's all you need to know. And they don't like me either. You see, I put a post out because I have a little thing going on. Me, my buddy Ken, and another friend of mine's named B got something going on where we're going to put together a security contract. All three of us getting together, figuring out a way to get grants, figuring out a way to put security companies together. And without a PI license, my brother Ken did it. And he said he don't even need a PI. In fact, a Mason brother of mine's, B-Hop, he even says you don't need it either, unless you're doing government contracts. That's neither here or there. The point of why I'm making this video is because I had a hater today on Facebook. I posted my logo of my company up and said, I'm hiring unarmed guards. Can you please send your resume? Now, in a month, me and my lawyer is going to court so I can get fully licensed and get this PI license. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it because the charges that they filed against me, which was a ticket, a citation of littering, is not going to stand up in court to stop me from getting my PI. So Mr. Harrison, my lawyer, my new lawyer, because I hired a new lawyer, is going to go into court and get this license. It's going to happen. So I'm being proactive, and my boy Ken is about to get some contracts, and we about to get it in. So I'm trying to hire some security guards, get some resumes, getting ahead of the game, so at least I have a team when a contract comes. And what happens? I put out the ad and put my logo saying hiring unarmed guards, accepting resumes. Then we have a hater, a white boy from the country, probably, I don't know, telling me I'm illegal, I'm just a rinky-dink company. I was so rinky-dink that he found all my public information linked to the government. He found all my public information linked to the government. So I have a rinky-dink company, but you somehow found my public information got some weirdos out here, God looking in my damn truck and shit. Man, I'm out. Got some weirdos out here, man, in Philadelphia. People getting carjacked and stuff like that, man. So let me roll, because I don't want to have no trouble. I ain't even got my gun on me right now. But anyway, we have a hater online who posted my public information for my company and said, just because you're licensed and you have an entity, that don't give you the right to hire people. I mean, I didn't know you were the government, brother. I didn't know that you was the law. I didn't know that you was the police. You just a random person online asking me to show you my PI license, asking me to show you all of my information to show you that I'm legit. And you just running a damn Facebook group. Why do I owe you anything? Why do I have to show you anything? So that was my response to him, saying he's an idiot and I don't have to show him anything, because I definitely don't. Somebody asks you a question online that you barely know, ladies and gentlemen, and you're running a company. You're going to send this person your private information and you don't even know this person from a can of paint? Are you? I mean, if you were smart, I would think you would. And I give you guys a lot of credit. You are very smart people, so you probably wouldn't do this. But nonetheless, white folks that hate blacks, that don't want us to have our own business, that don't want us to be free, there ain't shit you can do about it, man. This shit is happening already. I told you guys on my last video, Black Wall Street is taking place behind the curtain. We ain't doing it out in the open. We doing it behind the curtain. So when the curtain is finally pulled apart and everything is revealed behind the curtain, we already set up. And if you try to stop us and violate our rights, we might have a war. It might be a fucking riot in the United States. You're not going to stop blacks from starting their own business, but you guys get to have your business? Who the hell do you think you are? It ain't going to happen. I die before I just live and be another slave again for y'all. I'll die before I do. And like I said, I respect white folks. I respect y'all. But I'm not going slave for y'all, and I deserve rights just as much as you guys do. You don't get rights over me just because you have pale skin. Ain't nobody stopping y'all from y'all starting y'all business. Go do you. Why are you worried about what I'm doing? It pains them to see that blacks done figured it out. It pains them that blacks are starting their own thing and not just waiting on them to hire. Oh, they ain't working, boss. You got an application, boss? Nah, we ain't idiots. We know how to go and get it for ourselves. We don't need y'all. We never did. See, slavery was forced upon us. And some of our own sold us, which is a story for another fucking day. But you guys perpetuated it. So I still blame you guys. Listen, this is 2022. Everybody have the right to have their own business. And if you don't allow us to do it, we're going to do it the fuck anyway. We're going to find means to survive. We ain't going back to slavery times. So y'all can want it all y'all want, but it ain't going to happen. So this gentleman that was all in my business, worried about what I'm doing, posted my personal information online. And I flagged them with Facebook because you can't give the public my address, sir. My entity is not fully set up yet, or it doesn't have an address yet, so I use my home address. So you're basically giving the public my private address, which I did not appreciate. And or why? Because you seen that I have a company, and you seen that I'm trying to hire people, and you see that I'm doing something with my life, and you see that I have something going as a black man, and I'm not just lined up to work for you. So you jealous? You mad? You didn't even know if I had all my stuff. You assumed. I got guys that's affiliated with me that got their stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm still not giving you their information. Who the fuck are you? I don't owe you a damn thing. So this is what happened to me today, ladies and gentlemen. I got folks looking up my company, posting it public, trying to get something on me, but you didn't get anything, but realize that I'm legit. It's not going to tell you if I have my PI license on there either, jerk. And you don't need a PI license, brother, to do private security work, sir. But this is what's going on. There's a purpose for my video, and that's what happened to me today. I publicly was violated by my address going on Facebook, my company, everything about my company, just because I posted an ad to hire unarmed security guards. It's haters out here, man. And I want to let you know, as African Americans that's trying to be entrepreneurs, stay the course. Don't worry about these haters. Keep doing you, because you're going to make it. The government don't even share your thought process of hating somebody because of their skin. The government's bottom line, for the most part, is to make money. The more businesses, the better, because there's more tax dollars in their pocket. My business has already been established. It's already taken place. It's already been on file for the last 3 years. And whether I got to contract myself out or I got to pay somebody like I'm doing now to use their stroke to get me my license, you might as well count me as one of the guys that's going to take place, that's going to have his own business, that's a man of color. I'm going to be the first ones to start my business that's a man of color. And there's many others before me. But I still have to set the example and keep the cause going. It boggles my mind how arrogant white folks are that hate black people, that don't want blacks to have their own business. This ain't the fucking country, man. This ain't fucking West Virginia where they got the KKK. This ain't South Carolina where they got the KKK. This is fucking Philadelphia. This is the North. Go to New York and tuck that slavery shit. Go to Philadelphia and talk that slavery stuff out in the open. See how much bullets you get in your ass. Yeah, you could be racist, but you got to know where to be racist at. The right to bear arms, that ain't going nowhere no time soon. I don't care how much they talking about taking people's arms away. It's not going to happen. So you guys don't have that much control over us like you think you do. And like I said, I die before I be another slave again. They want us to work till we 70, 80 years old, ladies and gentlemen. And the way the system's going, it might just happen. It just might. For some. But for some people like me that have been studying this system for the last 5 years and that's really understanding the structure of the system, I will never be a slave. There will always be an opportunity for me. Because I understand the structure of the system. I understand what real wealth in this country is. It ain't these fake ass fucking American dollars that we spend now. Sorry, I'm not one of the confused ones, white folks. I'm smart. I'm one of the ones that you gave a degree to. I'm one of the ones that you gave a license to. And even if you didn't give me a license, I know so many different ways that I can make money. My mind is just crazy. I'm untouchable. You can chain up my hands, you can chain up my feet, but you can't chain up my mind. And you guys online can use that quote. You can chain up my hands, you can chain up my feet, but you can't chain up my mind. You can't chain up my brain. You can't stop me from thinking. This thing up here is a powerful weapon. And once a lot of blacks start thinking, they will be powerful people. Yeah, it's really deep. It is that deep. And a lot of people don't understand right now, and they probably just look at me as a person who's just jabbering. But the people that do get it, that have been studying this country, that understand everything, they understand what I'm saying. They ain't want us to read books back in slavery times. There's a reason for that. Anytime we try to start a business, they try to bring up old charges on us because the system that they built around us arrested us for dumb shit like littering and did other shit to us so we could get into the system. Oh, he's black. He has to have something on him. We're going to use this down the line to stop him in his tracks. But then you let some people through that do have a track record. And then when two people that have a track record network, they can bypass all of this bullshit. That's smart, but not smart enough. But yeah, I was shocked by that today. I was pissed off. Just like I was pissed off months ago when a white guy that I never met in my life, never even spoke to, had no communication with before this happened, messaged me in my inbox calling me a nigger. Calling me a goddamn nigger. Because I run a San Francisco 49ers group, and I said nobody in this group could post any racist stuff about Colin Kaepernick because we're here to talk sports. I don't know if that's what set him off, but I never communicated with him or anything. And then I get a message calling me a nigger. And I said to myself, if I was in front of this dude, I would choke him and beat him to death. You wouldn't dare say it to my face. And that's another thing about these racist guys. They're cowards. Easy for you to sit behind a computer and be racist. Black folks invented a lot of shit. We don't get the credit for it. Black folks are athletes. They try to put us in the news and get the worst things that they can get on us to tear us down because they mad that a black man is this successful. Oh my gosh, he's famous off of basketball. He's a millionaire. He can have a family. A black man could be successful in this country. Who fucking knew? Oh nah, this can't take place. We got to get something on him and tear him down. Oh, he said something about his kid being gay. Let's ban him from the Oscars. Will Smith smacked another black man. Let's ban him for the Oscars for 10 years. That's why I wasn't okay with what Will Smith did, because he gave them what they wanted. They want us to fuck ourselves up. Because it ain't going to happen. But it's sad, man, that we still, after all of these years, after all of these times, still got some racist whites out here. I grew up in public school. I grew up with whites, Chinese, Spanish. And I never once looked at any of my classmates or anybody that was in my school different because their color was different than mine. I just look at people as people. When is the world going to get normal again? When is the world going to... It was never normal because racism been here forever, at least since I've been in this damn country. When is it going to end? Leave your comments below, ladies and gentlemen. Just giving my opinion on this racist motherfucker today on Facebook. But the good news is this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm one of the strong ones. That shit ain't going to do nothing to me. That's not going to stop me from doing what I got to do to push my business forth, to push entrepreneurship on myself. Ain't going to do nothing. Just shows me you a hater. You're racist. That's all it did for me. Please like and subscribe. Leave your comments below on anything I said. I'm anxious to read the comments in the comment section. Also need you guys to support the cause, because men like myself that's trying to be a successful black man is constantly under attack. So we need to help each other as black folks. Please donate to the channel. Please donate to Remo Reels TV at Remo TV via Cash App. The money that you donate to me is just to help the show, to help me build my show up so I can give messages like this, because I will do this forever until they decide they want to violate my rights. And then I got to get legal protection to stop that from happening. But this is Remo. Leave your comments below. Until the next video, ladies and gentlemen, stay black, black folks. There's opportunity for us. Let's stop killing each other. Let's, build businesses. If you guys need help, like I said, I'll help the first 5 people because Kwame Brown helped me. I'll help the first 5 people for free. This is Remo Reels TV. I'm out.